Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's good. Let's get right into it. Part 2. Let's see what happens next in the story. Time dodge to escape grenades.
Let's talk about the dry dock incident. Monarch operatives transported you from the university to the ground zero operation at the shipyard.
Still upset about that, huh?
You were secured, unconscious.
Will?
Liam Burke went to retrieve you, and you were gone. How?
Sleepwalking.
Step away! Right now! You've 3 seconds till I pull.
Have better reflexes.
And you're a marksman.
Interesting.
We know Beth Wilder assisted you in some manner.
Then I'm guessing you know the rest.
No, because everybody who saw what you did next is now dead.
Interesting.
I didn't have a clue where I was or why. Never questioned it because it didn't feel real. Still waiting to wake up.
Chronon sources use time. Oh. Interesting. How do I duck? Can I duck? So we collected something. Okay. How many do we have? Do we have any more? Oh, we have 0. Okay.
All right.
So, do we even have time dodge left yet? Focus time. So, oh, we just got an achievement. Upgraded time power. Okay, cool. Okay. So let's go up this. This warehouse. How did she even drive in here?
New industrial area. Why am I here?
Huh. Interesting. Why is that like that?
Only way forward.
We've been here before. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, this is great. Restart checkpoint.
I didn't have a clue where I was or why. Never questioned it because it didn't feel real. Still waiting to wake up. The old industrial area. Why am I here? Only way forward.
Destructible objects.
Huh. Well, that's weird.
Manipulate time of specific objects. Interesting. Huh.
Okay. Doesn't last. Noted.
Good
When the
to
fracture
know.
broke time, some objects became unstable. With my new abilities, I could manipulate their timelines, rewind them.
Another Chronos source.
There's gotta be another way in there.
Gotcha. So, kind of reminds me of the Sands of Time from Prince of Persia.
Still no word from Burke on Jack Joyce's position.
Very well. Ready a chopper for me at the dry dock. I'm heading to the island.
Roger. We'll have the chopper.
Seeing Paul's face on that screen, it was some kind of sick reminder. I couldn't escape what had happened, what he did. I needed to know why, but part of me wanted to put a fucking bullet in his head before he could open his mouth.
Want us to send additional teams to search for Joyce?
Negative. Focus efforts in our PR campaign. Amy Ferrero's confession goes live in a matter of minutes.
What about Jack Joyce?
Once that confession hits the air, the whole city will be looking for him. He'll have nowhere to turn. He'll come to me tonight.
At the gala? You're sure?
Positive.
Find Jack Joyce, never arrived at rendezvous, missing Insider suspected someone was helping Jack. Find and terminate. Weapons demonstration. Invite lifeboat participants. Oh wait, green zone. Minor chronon radiation. Potentially unreversible damage from CRE unless chronon environmental suit is worn. So that's what we're feeling. Interesting.
Looks like some bitch named Amy's gonna be the poster girl for Serene's PR campaign, filming confession videos. We blew the library to create misdirection. The media's gonna latch to that, and Amy's gonna tell them the protesters were behind the whole thing.
You honestly think that's gonna be enough? We got a hell of a lot of noise out there.
Well, you haven't seen Serene and Hatch work their magic. 11 minutes after we left, I heard the cleaners had every bullet hole filled. Police have the whole campus roped off. But guess who paid off the police?
Jesus.
Open fire! Joyce is here! Mag! Moving out! Get ready! Oh, I'm out! Blocking us! No, 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 no! I need ammo! Move up to flank! Asshole shot me! Fresh shells! Light 'em up! Get behind him! Take cover! Flank!
All right. Let's move that over. All right.
That's for Will. This elevator looks like the only way out of here. There's gotta be a generator around here somewhere. No power. Figures.
Is this the generator here? Looks like it.
There we go. The hell is that? Hello?
Jack, this is Beth Wilder.
Beth. You're the one my brother was looking for.
I'm the one who was attempting to rescue your ass until you decided to go on a gun-blazing ship parade through that warehouse. Now listen closely. You're at the outskirts of a Monarch Cronin harvesting operation, and Paul Serene is at the dry docks nearby. Not a recipe for fun times. So how about
Dry docks. If Paul's at the dry docks, then that's where I'm
No!
headed.
Jack, the fracture is our only priority now. Time is ending. Will said he...
Will's dead. My best friend came back a goddamn monster. He knew this would happen. He prepared for it. Paul's the key to understanding all this, and I'm gonna find him.
We both know that if you find Serene, you're not going to be asking questions.
Heh.
Think this through.
Let's see. Anything around here we can read and or look at?
Paul was at the dry docks in the distance. I recognized the place. William had a workshop in that industrial area for years. I knew that couldn't be a coincidence.
Reach the dry docks. It's not a good idea.
I did what you said, okay? Please. Please just let me go.
You did good, Amy. Broadcast just went out, but Hatch wants a follow-up confession. You got the script?
Yeah, this one's more reflective. Like, wish we could undo what we done sort of thing. Dave will feed you the lines.
Dave? We're using your names. You're not letting me go, are you? You're
Go.
Alright, cool.
Jack, Joyce.
You. From the protest. What do you...
I am so sorry. I didn't want to, but they made me do it.
They made you do what? What is this place?
They
Action's
forced me to make
begun,
false
and it's
confessions
been
for
taken its
things I
inevitable
think.
course.
I'm so sorry, Jack. They were armed.
Hey, whatever you did, it's not your fault. None of this is your fault. I'm just glad you're okay.
Fracture occurred at exactly 4:15 a.m., just as you predicted. Stutters seem to be occurring at an alarming rate, much more frequently than we expected.
I knew Marnik was doing something, but this is completely fucked up.
A link to the future. What's that? Locate a time ripple and one intel item. Martin Hatch prescription contains Chronon. Oh.
Listen, I need to get to the dry docks. Do you know the way?
No, I don't think so. But they took me in through a security station nearby. I can help you find a way through there. I owe you. The security station is right over there. Oh, I knew Marnock had a dark side, but this? They're controlling the entire media, everything.
They can't cover this up. It's too big.
They can. Trust me. There must be a gate control around somewhere.
Yeah, I'll check.
Monarch's twisting the story for the media, claiming the protest went hostile and that we detonated the library. They're blaming you, Jack.
I'm Paul's scapegoat.
This isn't good. Once that newscast goes live, the whole city is gonna be against you. Nobody's gonna have a clue what really happened. Do you think the others are okay in the university?
I have no idea.
They told me they were sent home.
How do I get in there?
I don't know what to believe anymore.
From the roof, maybe? How do we get in?
Hey, it worked. It's not holding long. I don't think you're fast enough.
That can be fixed.
I think you need to get to the side of the gate now.
Gotta get up there.
Jack, you need to get to this side somehow. I'm not going anywhere until you're on this side of the gate.
Maybe we get on the roof of that. What if we push this? All right. Oh, that's the button. Keep forgetting the buttons.
Like who?
I saw them on the way in. These geared up soldiers that blink in and out.
Okay. Oh, something new to look forward to.
You know, I thought I was losing my mind when I saw that. You're part of this. I need to know what's going on.
You really want to open that can of worms?
You just
All right.
defied physics. I'm entitled to all the worms.
Alright, my brother tried to explain. Time is an egg, which is now fucked. Time egg, which is... it's fucked. It's like broken. I don't know.
What? Why is there an egg?
Time is ending. Monarch has something to do with it. Get me to the dry docks, and I'll find out why.
There we go. Nice.
Yeah, that should work. Wait here.
Everyone here answers to a guy named Paul Serene. And apparently he founded Monarch in 1999. Now, here's the thing. Paul Serene is the exact name of a guy who was heading some top secret physics project at my university. So it's gotta be the same guy, right? Wrong. Now, I heard that Monarch was there to steal the project from the university, but why steal something from yourself? Also, I saw that guy Paul Serene on campus once, and he looked like 30 years old. So if he started Monarch in 1999, that would make him 14. So unless he's a Dookie Howser in America, that's impossible. Savannah.
Yeah, but he went back in time. Right,
You
so
need to get up to that open window.
before we go that way,
The window, Jack. What do you think?
there's a thing up there, so let's get that.
That window, Jack? Jack, the window.
Can you stop saying the window? I'm working on it. Nag, nag, nag. Okay. Not good. Okay, let's reverse that time.
Is that another one of those rewind things? I'm starting to get the hang of this. All right, that's it. Made it. Now to get to that door.
I have a feeling it's not going to be that simple.
Mr. Serene's chopper is inbound for...
Hey, Clarice? That you?
This is HQ Alpha. Charlie, I told you to stay off the operations channel.
Sure, Clarice, listen.
Forget about me in
Hatch
there?
told me to search for Joyce. I got footage of Bert taking out a guard in A1. Back of Monarch truck was left open. Now I'm checking cameras in A3 and guards are either sleeping on the job or, you know, not sleeping. You know what I'm saying? Catch my drift?
Joyce.
With a trajectory towards kicking over some expensive-ass sandcastles. Look, I'm gonna keep looking for him. I'm just giving you a heads up, okay?
Finally. Good work. I need to make this right. I'm gonna use the terminal up here and try and dig up what Monarch's really up to.
Okay.
Ferraro, an eyewitness on the scene. Amy, tell us, what's going on here? There are people from our group who took things too far.
Shit.
Things got very violent.
I'm so sorry, Jack. They forced me to do it.
I know.
Of Jack, Joyce.
There's nothing you could have done.
Paul Serene has been investigated as a traitor.
Help you figure out a route.
Record to speak out against what appears to be such a dangerous person.
Jack, you should take a look at the map.
Thought it was all bullshit, but we just got word that his transport went missing. I think Paul Serena has been investigating a potential traitor within Monarch. Keep your eyes peeled.
Ground Zero. That's the same area my brother used to have his workshop. I may have to pass through there to get to Paul.
Paul? As in Paul Serene? That's why you're going to the dry docks.
We have unfinished business. You may want to stay here until I'm done.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'll open the door for you.
Okay,
cool.
Stay in
Thanks.
contact. Find a radio. I'll be on channel 3. And be careful.
Yeah, you too.
Still no word on Joyce's location.
Yeah, heard his brother scream like a bitch when he died. When he shows his face, I'll make him do the same. Son of a...
Press and hold. RB.
Direct fire!
Did I scream enough for you?
Nice. Kill 3 enemies with a single time blast. Nice.
My powers were unpredictable. They kept growing by leaps and bounds.
Move around!
Done.
Jack? I found a radio. You okay?
Still kicking.
Monarch radio is lighting up. They heard a noise and know you're coming. Be careful out there.
Thanks for the heads up.
How did we get up there? Looks like we'll get up there in a little bit. No trespassing. How do we get up there? Nice. All right. We got 3.
Enemy spotted!
Oh, great.
Shotgunner advancing on hostile!
Mother...
You wanna talk this out?
I don't think so.
Flush him out! I'm reloading!
Got him. an action sequence, and I didn't notice. So we're back at the end of that.
Now, which way's the dry dock?
Fortunately, you didn't miss too much. We've got teleported guys in shotgun
Joyce's
guys
car.
chasing us.
Laid out the contents in the trailer. You want me to go through?
No, Serene wants the first look. Till then, hands off.
Interesting. Trailer generator crapped itself, hooked up the car. Use that until maintenance gets around to this. Okay.
Okay, looks like the trailer has power now.
Filling in for Bobby Radford. We've got your back. Now, not to get too serious on you right out of the gate, but here's the latest.
Gotcha.
Paul's men had taken the briefcase from Will's car, dumped the contents on the table.
Joyce's current whereabouts are unknown. Fortunately, security personnel from Monarch Solutions were on site and managed to intervene, saving countless lives. We'll
Hooray.
keep you updated as this story develops. And now, some music.
Alright, before we look at
Will
the...
said he needed something from his briefcase to stop the fracture. Wasn't much there, but his phone and a key to the Bradbury swimming pool. Not the most obvious clues.
Jack, it's Beth. Monarch just got footage of your lady friend sniffing around some confidential Monarch files.
Aha.
Kind of a big no-no around here.
Amy, I gotta go back for her.
Don't. I'll pick her up. Where are you?
I'm on my way to Paul at the dry docks.
Serene's not the priority. I'm getting you out of there. I'll meet you at the dry docks. Channel 1 is the Monarch frequency. Use it to keep ahead of them. And Jack, don't do anything stupid.
Ah, thanks for the vote of confidence.
Okay. Time Knife. Written by Bruce Livingstone. Act 1. Night. Bruce Savage stands in his office. He is sexually attractive. Someone knocks on Bruce's door and he opens it. It's a scientist lady. This is like Always Sunny bullshit. She looks like a librarian with glasses, but she's actually a scientist. You can tell because she has a lab coat. Help me. Okay.
Amy,
Take
you
this
okay up
knife.
there?
Because some bad apples are trying to steal it, and it's
Shit.
very important. Okay. What's your name, handsome? I'm Bruce. Let's shake hands. Bruce and this lady scientist shake hands. Wow, you almost broke my hand with that handshake. You're definitely a tough guy. She's impressed with Bruce's strength. She looks at his large biceps like they are delicious pieces of ham, but she doesn't want to eat them. Here's the knife. The scientist lady hands Bruce the knife. It looks mostly like a knife, but also like a time machine because it's both a knife and a time machine, but Bruce doesn't know that yet. Goons break through the window and shoot the scientist lady. She dies. Avenge me! Okay. Bruce kills the goons with his legs by doing lots of kicking at them. They're dead real quick. Looks like I got a leg up on you guys. The audience probably laughs here, so Bruce waits to deliver his next line for about 5 seconds so that everybody is calmed down. What is so special about this knife? Bruce stabs the knife into his chair. The chair disappears. The chair disappeared. He looks at a picture on his wall, which is a big photograph from 1932 with lots of people from 1932 in it. Bruce's chair is in the picture. Interesting. My trailer traveled back in time to 1932 when I stabbed it. When I stab things, they travel through time. That explains why this knife looks like a knife, but also like a time machine. Because it's both. Bruce's real goofy friend from across the hall runs into the room. He trips on something on the floor. His name is Slabo. He isn't as fat as his name sounds. Oh yeah. That is Slabo's catchphrase, and he says it in a real funny way. Bruce, you saved my life. The scientist lady was only faking being dead. Are you married? Only to my job. Or no, are you married? Only to my job. I find that attractive, but also respectable. She kisses Bruce's cheek. What about my cheek? Oh, man. That's Slabo's other catchphrase, which he says in a different but equally funny way. Bruce waits a few seconds for the audience to stop laughing before speaking. Wait, those lips were man lips, not woman lips. Bruce pulls off the scientist lady's wig. She's actually Bruce's boss, Paul Marine. Paul Marine is a douche. My boss, but why? I wanted to kill you to kill those guys because they wanted me dead. I knew you were real tough, so you could kill them easy. But I don't respect you as an employee, so I always make you do the shitty jobs, even though you've been working at my company more than most other guys and are real smart. Also, I don't like you because my girlfriend finds you sexually attractive. Now I understand. Give me my time knife back. Paul Marine snaps his fingers and 73 goons surround Bruce. You can't kill 73 goons, so just give up. I don't have time for this. Bruce stabs himself with the time knife and disappears. He time traveled using the knife. Bruce opens the door. He's now twice as jacked. You're even more sexually attractive. How is this possible? I stabbed myself and traveled to the past and trained all kinds of martial arts to become even stronger. Also, I strapped explosives into everyone's boots in the past so that when I press this detonator, you will all explode. Oh yeah! I'm glad I have stocks in this company. Why? Because business is booming. Click! Bruce presses the detonator. All 73 goons blow up like eggs in a microwave. Paul Marine doesn't explode. Luckily, I used my metal detector this morning and found the explosives. So I switched boots with somebody else. Say, Slabo, whose boots are you wearing? No! Slabo explodes. My best friend. You'll pay for this. You don't want to stab me with that time knife. Why not? Because I'm actually you from the future. That doesn't make sense. Yes, it does. Remember that the time knife is also a time machine. I am you from the future, but I stabbed myself with the time knife in order to come back here and do all of this. But we don't look the same. That's a good point, and I'm glad you brought it up. First, I traveled 700 years into the future to a time where humans have created advanced technology that allows surgeries that completely change people's faces and bodies. I had the surgery performed so that you wouldn't be able to recognize me. But I am actually you in disguise. I can prove it because I know many things about you. Like what? You have a birthmark on your left ankle. I do have a birthmark on my left ankle. I'm starting to believe you now. You should, because even though I have a new body, I kept the birthmark on my ankle so that when I met you, I could prove that I was actually you from the future. I will show you. Paul lifts up the leg of his pants, but there is no birthmark. Instead, there is an ankle holster for a gun. Paul pulls out the gun and aims it at Bruce. I was lying this whole time. I'm not actually you. I was just saying all of that so I could get my gun. Son of a bitch. Also, in the future, I melted the time knife and turned it into bullets. Those bullets are now in this gun, which means that I can shoot you, but also send you through time all at once. Finally, you will be out of my way, so that I can marry my girlfriend Sophine later today before you were able to tell her that I'm a real shitty guy. I didn't know you were getting married today. I know. My girlfriend Sophine I guess Sophia is Sophine, and Paul is the bad guy, and then this is Bruce, and we are Bruce, so yeah, it all tracks. My girlfriend Sophine made an invitation for you because she admires you and thinks you're attractive, but I destroyed the invitation and then lied to her and said I gave it to you at work. But now I'm here to give you a different invitation to your funeral. Paul Marine shoots at Bruce. Slabo jumps in front of Bruce. No! Slabo wasn't actually dead. He jumps in front of the bullets and is shot several times. Now he is actually dying. Avenge me! Okay. Bruce goes to attack Paul Marine, but now Paul has disappeared. He's gone. But Slabo is dying on the ground, covered in blood. His blood is red like a hot dog covered in lots of ketchup. You must stop the wedding. You are totally a better guy and clearly more attractive than Paul. You should be dating his girlfriend, Sophie. Slabo dies. Bruce just sits there next to Slabo for a while because many people will be crying at this point. He eventually gets up. Looks like I'm going to a wedding after all. He holds out the time knife. Somebody's got to cut the cake. Somebody's got to cut the cake. Cut the cake means he's going to kill Paul. The audience will understand because of the way the actor says it. It's a real intense moment. Bruce puts on his shades. End of Act 1. Oh my god. That was gold. That was absolute gold. Nice. Alright, so we have 3 of 6.
Jesus! Close one.
HQ, we just heard an explosion near the harvesting perimeter.
Can't take a wild guess who that could have been. Charlie, get off the line. Striker team, take defensive positions around ground zero.
Roger.
Alright, up we go. Alright, 40% done.
I recognized Will's workshop as soon as I saw the old billboard on top.
The area we refer to as Ground Zero.
It was clear that the workshop was at the center of the Monarch operation. I wanted to see what was in there, and it seemed to be the only way to the dry docks and Serene.
Oh, there it is.
Got the word. Safeguard squad's checking out that explosion. Striker team is establishing. Who's shooting?
Target inside!
Daylight savings. What's that one? Stop 1 hour's worth of time. Nice. Kill 15 enemies with environmental explosions.
Engaging
clear the transformer yard of enemies.
It's Joyce.
Got him. Yikes.
Nice driving, guys.
Ooh, carbine. Can I just climb on top of it? Can. That's not good.
Paul developed technology for his men to move through stutters. He knew the fracture would occur, prepared for it.
Oh shit.
And he never tried to stop it.
What the hell?
Oh gosh.
That's all.
Just two of them. Alright, we got another achievement. Personal space. Deflect 200 bullets with a time shield. Nice.
Will never told you what he did in that workshop at Ground Zero?
No, never. He hid that part of his life from me. Nothing prepared me for the weirdness that was waiting there. And even that was just a prelude to the bad stuff that would follow in that same place later.
Uh-oh. That's not ominous at all. Alright, where did this car drive from?
It's the only way forward.
Whoa.
Absolutely no entry. Well, I'm pretty sure that's more of a guideline than a rule.
Probably not.
What the hell? What is this?
Is that him? Is that me?
What the hell? What is this? That already happened. What the fuck?
Wow.
I specifically requested copper-clad niobium.
Well. There's no words to describe it. Will was gone, but he was all around me. This entire secret life he'd never talked about, everything he tried to protect me from, it's surrounding me. A puzzle, trapped in broken time. We all thought he wasted his research grant, his career, obsessing over some failed experiment. That's what he led us to believe. What he built there, it never failed.
It works. It works.
Huh. Ground
Need my
zero.
grant extended another year. Please, don't do this.
Nuts. This is really cool.
You're the only other one who's seen what I've seen.
Who's she?
Give me the device.
I knew something went horribly wrong there, but it was scrambled. It was impossible to crack.
Damn, it just keeps passing. Time keeps on slipping. Do 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 do. That looks like it might be happening soon. Looks like he stole the equipment.
It was overwhelming. Every unanswered question I had was compounded by what I'd seen at that workshop. The events at the university were part of something much bigger. Something that had started 17 years ago.
Okay, dry dock. Get to the dry dock. I'm almost there. Gotta get to Paul.
Ha. Okay, I see it down there. Just all of Monarch's secrets. Interesting. How do I get over there? Leaving ground zero. Okay, so we can't go that way. So we're gonna have to go through.
There was something wrong with Paul. Chronon syndrome. He'd had his powers much longer than me. What was the cause? Was I sick as well, or was it his time travel? I didn't know. It didn't make anything he'd done any less hateful.
Fiona Miller. Interesting. So Martin just appeared out of nowhere. So they scanned him. Sudden Stop, the final Alex Casey novel by Alan Wake. Copy signed by the author and dedicated to Emily Burke. What? Does Emily know about all this? So Fiona is in on this too. Alright. So she's trying to get into... Alright. So let's get this from the elephant. Hit. Okay.
There we go.
So we have 4 again. Oh, we can level up Time Blast now. I'd like that. Interesting.
Yeah.
Jack, you have to understand that Will forced my hand.
What the hell happened to you?
There's no use fighting.
You killed him!
I'll explain when the time is right. You'll meet me tonight at the Monarch Gala.
Gala? Time's ending and you're having a fucking party.
Because when time ends, my plan...
We do this now. I'm not meeting
yes,
you at...
you are. I've already seen it happen.
Seen what? What's this all for?
Goodbye, Jack.
No!
Liam Burke's status. Huh. So they're playing catch up. So just like we are, to be honest. Is it in here or is it on the other side? Must be outside. Yeah. Nice.
There we go.
Huh. Can't go through there? Okay. Checks out good grades, no student loans because daddy's got money. Sure, she stays on our side though, like I said. She's pretty popular. Oh wow. Nice.
Nice.
Okay, let's upgrade the time blast. Oh, we need 2 more. Okay. There's Sophia.
Paul!
Come back, goddammit!
Don't.
Uh-oh. Okay, so we're still.
Holy shit! Gotta move. Come on! Okay. Focus, Jack. Focus.
Go, 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 go. Ouch.
Okay. Focus, Jack. Focus.
Interesting.
Stutters were getting bad. He's shifting back and forth without warning. At the time, I didn't think it could get much worse.
But we both know it did.
Ouch.
Stutters were getting bad. He's shifting back and forth without warning. At the time, I didn't think it could get much worse.
But we both know it did.
That's gotta hurt. Need to get the hell out of here. Jesus! Cutting a little close, Jack. It's like a goddamn maze in here. Okay, keep going. No, not again.
Again. We're back in the boat again.
Okay, game plan, think. Okay, here we go. Beth had been on her way to meet me. I expected she was frozen somewhere up there, by the side of the dry dock.
I'm missing one thing. Is that the beginning? Well, at least there's that, I guess.
Don't do anything stupid.
I've never been a great listener.
Well, time to start. Get in.
Time to
What if I
start.
don't trust you?
Then shoot me.
Look, I'm sorry, but I'm taking the van.
That's for not listening to me back there.
Ow.
You want to stop time from breaking down? You need my help. And thanks, by the way, for the +1 in the back seat. Starting to feel like a goddamn babysitter.
Babysitter? You kidding me? I got good intel off that computer. Bitch.
My ride, my music. Deal with it.
Who the fuck are you people?
All right. So I think that's going to be it for tonight. Sorry about the glitch in the middle of stream today. It was not my intention. And I just like went to look at chat and it was like it wasn't there. There was nothing. It's very interesting. I was like, what?
What led you to the swimming hall?
Oh, Will said there was something important in his briefcase. All I found was a key with Bradbury Swimming Hall on the chain. Only lead we had. I guess this is it.
This building's been shut down for years.
Perfect place to hide something you don't want found.
I think it's time you tell me what you know.
I know your brother built the one thing that can stop the fracture. I know we're meant to find it, and I know Monarch doesn't want us to.
Huh.
And yet you're wearing their uniform.
I like the way their pants fit.
Yeah? I bet you like the paycheck, too.
Tried to create a cover to gather information. You've known about this for a few hours. I've been preparing for it for most of my life.
You weren't aware that William owned the place?
There's a lot I didn't know about Will.
All right. So I think that's a good place to stop. Guys, thanks for being here. We will not be streaming tomorrow morning, so maybe tomorrow evening, and if not, we'll see you Tuesday morning. Either way, hope you guys have a good night, and we'll see you then. Bye.